The kick by Bass is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Jacobs.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6. Newton. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Jerry Hughes on the tackle.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
The 41-yard line.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. To throw is Newton. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Intended for Darren Waller.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. The wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Second and 16. To the air again, Newton. With coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And the return stops defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Allen on the
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Nothing after one on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 3, Raiders nothing.
To throw again on second down. Allen, it's complete to Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First down, Bills.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Complete to Stephon.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now, there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now whistles here. I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 81 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Makes the score Bills 9, Raiders 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on 1st down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
To Isaiah McKenzie.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Allen finding his tight end, Croft. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Tyler Croft.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now Allen to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
To Robert Foster.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Newton. Trying to get to Williams, but it's intercepted. Terron Johnson able to pick it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
7 yards.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. To throw, it's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Jonathan Abram. Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Reception here by Ruggs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton. This is caught by Williams. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Carlson is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Las Vegas.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
It's the ball carrier.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
3rd and long. It's Newton. He's airing it out for Williams. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bills.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Kroft with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Room here to run. And up to the 35 success, 19 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
At the 43-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
The ball carrier.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The All-Pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flushed out right, and that's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. 12 yards there and a first down.
Complete to Isaiah.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it lines up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Intended for Robert Foster.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guy.
There he goes, right side. And he will will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Makes the score Bills 20, Raiders 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give them a gain of 38.
38 yards on the play. First down, Bills.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And the Raiders have got it. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Allen finds Croft as tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Third and long, it's Allen. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
For Isaiah McKenzie.
The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. From the end zone, Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
To Nelson Aguilar.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Newton. It's Williams on the catch. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Newton. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And some room to run now. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Las Vegas.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Newton on 1st down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Mario Addison. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Newton. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Newton's pass.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. This is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Recovered by Buffalo.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And they're not making it easy on themselves. themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Cam goes out wide quickly. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Complete to Devontae Freeman.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Got it open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A 10-yard gain. But it's 4th down.
Again. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Dominated, boys, dominated.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And there's a catch there by Stephon Diggs, and he is dangerous whether you throw the ball to him short or you target him downfield for the big plays. Averaged nearly 18 yards per catch. That ranked 4th in the league last season. He is elusive and tough to get down on the ground when he's in the open field.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Devin Singletary.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st down, Buffalo.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Allen's pass.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Allen. He may try and run for this. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
9 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
When a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Final score, Bills 34. Raiders.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Buffalo, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.